So for our project, we did family communication process and theory. So I'm just going to go over what is a family. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, a family is a group of two or more people that related by blood, marriage, adoption, step, or fostering who usually lives together in the same household. This includes newlyweds without children, same-sex partners, couples with dependents, single moms and dads with children, siblings living together, and many other variations. At least one person in the family has to be over 15. The family is a fundamental social group in the society. Why is family important? The family is an important social unit of society. It's the basic sexual unit, the basic child raising unit, the basic communication unit, the basic all-around fun, and the basic friendship unit. The family sets the standard of what society will look like and how we all interact with each other. There are three types of families: the nuclear, which is the father, mother, and the child; the single parent, which is one parent and a child or more children; and the extended, which includes grandparents, uncles, aunties, and cousins. Family communication. Family communication refers to the way verbal and nonverbal information is exchanged between family members. Communication within the family is extremely important because it enables members to express their needs, wants, and concerns to each other. Open and honest communication creates an atmosphere that allows families to express their differences as well as love for each other. The process through which verbal and nonverbal information is exchanged between family members is the family communication process. This process aligns itself with typical communication process. Sender encodes a message through a channel of decode, and receiver. However, the relationship between the sender and the receiver is close and unique. The family communication process. Who says what, to whom, when, where, and how. Factors that affect the family communication process is instrumental and effective communication, clear versus marked, direct versus indirect communication, family communication patterns. Instrumental and effective communication. Instrumental communication is exchange of factual information that enables individuals to fulfill common family functions. For example, telling a child that he or she will be picked up from school at a specific time and location. Effective communication is the way individual family members share their emotions with one another. For example, sadness, anger, happy. Healthy families are able to communicate well in both areas. Clear versus masked and direct versus indirect communication. Clear communication occurs when messages are spoken plainly and content is easily understood by other family members. Mass communication tends to occur when messages is really vague. Communication is direct if the person spoken to is the person for whom the message is intended to. Communication is indirect if the message is not directed to the person for whom it is intended to. So, and now we're just going to show you how the communication throughout a family can be tweaked, which will make usually the couples a little bit more happier if there is some more communication in there. So, for example, our scenario is going to be that the husband is always going out for drinks with the family and not communicating with his wife. So as you can see in skit 1, it's going to be with no communication. Skit 2 is going to be with communication and kind of, in a way, compromising with the wife. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Who's calling? Doing dinner right now.
Yeah, what's up?
I wish he was more of an active participant in our family. He could care less. that he's never here for dinner, or that he is missing out on our children's lives. This has been going on for far too long. Maybe we need to get a divorce. Who's that calling during dinner?
It's the boys. Can I grab this real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, for sure. I'll call you in a minute. Bye. It was the boys. It sounds like it was a rough day at work. Can I go out for drinks with them later?
Well, you just got drinks with them Friday and Saturday, so don't you think it's time that you spend some time at home? That's enough for this week. Besides, it's your night to do the dishes and read bedtime stories to the girls.
You're right. Let's just finish up, put the girls to bed, I'll call the babysitter, and we can go together.
Now, that is a compromise I can agree on.
Alright. After watching both of those scenes, you can clearly see how communication affects families, negatively and positively. Families need to make sure to build an effective family communication. They communicate frequently, find time to communicate clearly and directly, be an active listener, pay attention to nonverbal cues, and be positive. Researchers have discovered a strong link between communication patterns and satisfaction with relationships. One researcher discovered that more positively couples rated their communication, the more satisfied they were with their relationships 5.5 years later. Poor communication is also associated with an increased risk of divorce, marital separation, and more behavior within their children.